Thanks for being with us for News Center Maine Afternoon on your Monday. I'm Brian Yacono.
And I'm Amanda Hill. As always, we have Ryan Breton joining us with a first look at the forecast. And the last few Mondays have been nice, so we've been in a good mood, but it's an especially good mood after the weekend we just had.
Yeah, this was the first weekend that was nice in about 3-4 weeks?
Easily. Yes, it was the recharge we needed.
Yes.
Yeah, beautiful. And out there right now, it's not so bad. It is cooler than over the weekend.
Noticeable drop.
That's just temporary, though. It's going to heat back up as we get into the day tomorrow. Here's a look outside. Oh, forgot to switch off the 7-day, but you get the idea. Yesterday was the first 80-degree day of the year, by the way, in Portland and Augusta. Bangor fell short, but I think you'll get there coming up tomorrow. We have a few drops that are out there right now, mostly sunny actually in southern Maine, but a few little spot showers that are moving through the foothills and mountains and then into parts of eastern Maine. A couple of showers that are out there too. Here are the numbers: 61 in Portland, 63 in Bangor, 69 in Freiburg. It's warmer over into the Granite State where we are in the low to mid 70s. Look at what's sitting off to our west. Not only hotter air, but it's also more humid, and that's going to be one difference over the next 2 days compared to the weather we had over the weekend, which was certainly warm. It's going to be feeling more humid as all this stuff comes in. So hour by hour through the afternoon, more clouds in eastern and northern Maine, more sun to the south and west. It's going to be warmer over in New Hampshire, and then that warm front comes through overnight tonight, so we don't get all that cool tonight, and there may be a little fog that forms on parts of the coastline. So at daybreak tomorrow, around parts of the mid-coast and down east, you may start out with a little fog, but we should mix that out, develop some sunshine, and it's going to get hot. If we hold the wind direction to the west, even Portland could hit 90 coming up tomorrow. And in that heat and in the humidity, a few pop-up showers and storms. And they've got the potential to pack a little punch to them. Not everyone will see a storm, but kind of like on a true summer day, if you get one to form, it can be strong. And that's something that we'll have out there through the day tomorrow. Then for Wednesday, it's hot. It's going to be humid. And then a big change for the end of the week, guys. It does look cooler heading into the holiday weekend. And Brian, as I mentioned to Amanda in the last half hour, the biggest question is how long can we stay dry over the weekend?
Right.
I think at some point some showers probably move in, but do they come in on Saturday? Do we hold them to Sunday?
Okay.
Well, that's 6 days
the time
out.
to watch.
Yeah, it's a timing thing.
But there is something there to keep an eye on for the weekend.
Yeah. Worth watching. Not a guarantee, but we've got to watch it.
All right. Still a good stretch. We're doing all right here.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ryan, thank you.
You're welcome.
Want to get to the news now. Support continues to roll in for the victims of that explosion and fire in Searsmont and for their families.
This weekend, people traveled from all around the state to deliver donations. News Center Maine's Ryan Bell was up there as well, shows us how people are now responding.
State and federal investigators were on scene Sunday trying to pinpoint what caused Friday's fatal fire at Robbins Lumber in Searsmont. As the community awaits answers, the signs of mourning evident throughout Waldo County.
This is going to be a long road of recovery.
A memorial for Andrew Cross, the Morrill firefighter killed in the line of duty, flags lowered at half staff, and a packed crowd at the Searsmont United Methodist Church for Sunday service.
We had many more people here this morning.
As the dust settles, a growing number of people are doing all they can to help neighbors in need.
All of the collection is going to the family for whatever they need it for.
Church leaders say the family that owns Robbins Lumber are regulars here, and 3 of them were injured. The congregation raising hundreds of dollars in support.
Very compassionate family and willing to do anything for anybody.
Just next door, the Fraternity Village General Store becoming the hub for relief efforts.
It was not a question in my mind. I'm like, yes, absolutely. You can bring donations here and we'll figure it out from there.
Collecting donations for families in need and supplies for first responders. Owners say the response is unlike anything they've ever seen.
It was not us, it was the community, and this is the building that they chose to use.
And that community stretching far beyond county lines.
It's been very difficult through the last couple of days, seeing what the state of Maine has gone through.
Carrie Ayers was working at Maine Medical Center in Portland Friday when several victims were brought to the facility. She drove nearly 2 hours Sunday to deliver a truckload of food and water.
It's something I felt like I needed to do.
Ayers says she was motivated by her own experience as a volunteer at the Paris Fire Department.
We've lost members of our own department, and we want to support the community as best we can.
Online, an outpouring of support as well. Several fundraisers are set up for individual victims and their families.
I was thinking we might get 1,000 or $2,000 together just to help a few people out. And, we just passed $20,000.
Standing in solidarity for the long road ahead. In Searsmont, Ryan Bell, News Center, Maine.
People in the town of Searsmont also tell us they do plan to create a formal fundraiser as well. Officials once again reminding you to vet all online sources before you make a donation.
Meantime, a community in Brunswick is coming together to help a family rebuild their restaurant after part of it burned. Antigoni's on Bath Road near Cook's Corner caught fire this weekend. The Brunswick Fire Department says the fire damaged part of the roof and a shed where dry goods were stored.
They quickly extinguished the fire and got crews up on the roof and extinguished that part of the fire.
Now, fortunately, no injuries were reported. The fire is still under investigation, but officials say it appears to be accidental. The owners say the restaurant will likely be closed for some time while it undergoes repairs. And the Red Cross is helping out 9 people, helping them find housing after fire broke out in Biddeford.
So this happened Friday morning around 5:30 at an apartment building on Granite Street. When firefighters got to that scene, they saw heavy smoke coming from the second-floor apartment. We're told 6 people were living in that unit. 3 others were living in the first-floor unit. Everyone did get out safely. Investigators continue looking into what caused that. A woman from New Hampshire is facing charges now after several charges, I should say, including driving under the influence after being accused now of crashing into a state trooper's cruiser.
Police in New Hampshire say it happened yesterday morning around 1:45 on Route 101 in Exeter. We're told Cassandra Aldecoa was driving the wrong way before colliding with the state trooper. Her passenger, Zachary LaPierre from Lebanon, Maine, was also charged in the crash. They are both expected in court later on this morning.